While following a wholesome discipline, be kind to yourself nonetheless. You are no less a child of the universe than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether it's clear to you or not, the universe is undoubtedly developing as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you imagine Him to be. And whatever your walk and aspirations in the noisy bustle of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its lies, hard work and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive for happiness. Love yourself, respect yourself, be kind to yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't be loving at all. If you don't take care of yourself, you won't take care of anyone else. It's impossible. I am teaching you to be real egoists so that you can be altruists. There is no contradiction between egoism and altruism. Egoism is the source of altruism. But until now, you have been told just the opposite. You have been taught the opposite. If you want to be altruistic, if you want to love others, then don't love yourself. In fact, hate yourself. If you want to respect others, then don't respect yourself. Humiliate yourself in every possible way. Condemn yourself in every possible way. And what came out of that training? Nobody loves anybody. A person who condemns himself cannot love anyone. If you cannot even love yourself, and you're the closest person to yourself, if your love cannot reach even the nearest point, it cannot reach the stars. You do not know how to love. You know how to pretend. And what humanity has become is a community of pretenders, hypocrites. Please, try to understand what I mean by selfishness. First, you have to love yourself, know yourself, become yourself. Then you will radiate love, understanding, tenderness, care for others. True compassion grows out of meditation. But meditation is a selfish thing. Meditation means you just enjoy yourself and your aloneness. Forget about the whole world and just enjoy yourself. This is a selfish phenomenon, but out of this selfishness arises great altruism. And then you don't brag about it. You don't become selfish. You don't serve people. You don't make them feel obligated. You simply enjoy sharing your love, your joy. The ancient scriptures say, "Do not judge yourself. You are a child of the universe. You are a part of this beautiful existence. This existence needs you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And He needs you the way you are. Otherwise, it would not have created you the way you are. So don't try to be someone else." If existence needed another Jesus, it would create another Jesus. If it can create one, why can't it create millions? Just like we build cars on the assembly line. Millions of cars, the same cars, are continuously produced by the Ford plant. Every second the Ford plant produces a car. God could do it. Existence could do it. If Ford can do it, do you think God can't do it? Ordinary assembly line. Only Jesus Christ or Buddha Gautamas. but then the world would be very ugly. Just imagine the world of Jesus Christ's. It will lose all its wealth because it will lack diversity. And who will crucify Jesus? It will be very difficult. He will continue to carry his cross on his shoulders and will not find anyone who would crucify him, because he will meet other Christs who carry their crosses. There is no one to crucify, no one to teach. To whom will he say, "Blessed are the meek"? They all say, "Shut up, we already know this. Surely the meek are blessed." Existence never repeats anyone. Existence needs everyone the way they are. Never try to be anyone else. You are yours. You are not outsiders. You are not here by accident. You are really needed. Remember, the greatest need in life is to be needed, and if you can feel that the whole existence needs you, you will become unimaginably joyful and cheerful. You will be on. You will have the greatest experience. You will feel ecstasy. If you can feel that the whole existence needs you, that you will be missed, that there will be a gap if you are not here, you are not superfluous. You are not unnecessary. You are of great importance. Therefore, love yourself. You are just as needed as the trees, flowers, birds, sun, moon, and stars. You have to be here, and you have the right to be who you are. Accept yourself for who you are. Never feel guilty. Religions have created guilt in you, and it is because of that they have exploited you. They create a feeling of guilt in you, and then you should definitely go to a priest. You should definitely go to church. Pray to the temple because you feel guilty, sinful. They keep telling you that you are sinners. But why are you sinners? Why does God keep making sinners? If this is how He works, then this is His miscalculation. Why did God create Adam and Eve the way He created them? Why did He order them not to eat from the tree of knowledge? If He had not ordered them to do so, I do not think they would have found this tree of knowledge. They could not find Him in the vast Garden of Eden, telling them, "Don't eat from the tree of knowledge." He made them obsessed with the idea. After that, it was very difficult for them not to taste its fruits. God is responsible, no one else. One man was walking down the road and suddenly felt the urge to poop. It happened that at the moment he was passing by a huge mansion, and moved by his urgent need, he approached it and rang the doorbell. The maid came out to him. He told her about his difficulty and asked if he could use the bathroom. "Wait a minute, sir, I'll ask madam," said the maid. Then she returned. "Madam says you can use the bathroom, but you must not press the fourth button under any circumstances." He was ushered into the luxurious bathroom with golden fixtures and carpeted walls. With great relief, he pooped. Then, noticing the buttons on the wall, he pressed the first one, and a fountain of warm, soapy water sprayed out, which washed his ass clean. Fascinated, he pressed the second button, and cool, fragrant water poured out, which rinsed her. In great delight, he pressed the third button, and a hand appeared with a soft towel which gently blotted it and wiped it dry. It was too much. He couldn't resist the temptation. He pressed the fourth button. Bah! Boom! Excruciating pain! He woke up in a hospital. The mistress of a house was standing next to his bunk. "I told you! I warned you not to press the fourth button," she said. "What was this fourth button for?" he stammered in a weak voice. "This," she said, "is my swab extractor." Drop all guilt? Otherwise, beware of a swab extractor. And whether it is clear to you or not, the universe is undoubtedly developing as it should. This is the most perfect universe. Don't try to improve it. So be at peace with God. There is no need to worry about God. There is no need to seek Him. There is no need to investigate Him. Just relax. Be in this universe at home. And that is how God is found. It is not found by the seeker, not by the explorer, but by the one who feels at home, who is at peace and rest, who relaxes with existence, who knows the beauty of complete acceptance. It doesn't matter how you imagine God. Don't argue about it. It doesn't matter. You can imagine that He has 1,000 ends. In fact, He has millions of ends. Otherwise, how can He create so many trees, so many people, and so many stars? With 2 hands it will be too difficult. If you want to represent it as a trinity, great. Nobody accepts himself for who he is. Everyone is trying to somehow exaggerate themselves. A majestic elephant dining in the jungle notices a small mouse that nibbles grains at his foot. He says angrily, "Go away, shorty! You're ugly and too small to live in this vast jungle." The mouse timidly looks at the elephant and squeaks, "It's just because I was sick as a child." Even a mouse has its own rational explanations. And then, how long can you continue to believe in something that is false? Your life turns into a long sequence of broken dreams, but only because of your own stupidity. This is not because life as such is burdensome. Life's a dance. If you fall out of this dance, that's your choice. Life gives you the freedom to move in rhythm with the dance or out of the rhythm. This is your choice. If you have fallen out of this dance, then, of course, you will feel everywhere that you are not welcome. It's simply that you are not in harmony with the whole, and that is your decision. The whole is always ready to welcome you. The whole takes care of you. Precisely because it takes care of you, it has given you freedom. If you are unhappy, it's your own work, your own creation, your own decision. You can change instantly. You can drop it all. It's unnatural. To be unhappy is an unnatural state. To be blissful is natural, so there is no particular problem here. Once you realize that you have been living in a state of unconsciousness, and that is why you have surrounded yourself with a wide variety of anxieties and fears. If you wake up, nothing will remain of these dreams. Meditation means simply awakening. It's time. Always time. Wake up. And as soon as you wake up, all unhappiness disappears. Suddenly you find that everything's joy, everything's bliss, everything's blessing. Your very being is the kingdom of God. Jesus says again and again, "The kingdom of God is within you, and you are looking for it outside. That's why you're unhappy. It is inside and you're looking outside. You will never find it."